Hello, I'm Kayleen, and I am coming to you with the final day of my series called 6 Ways to Lose Belly Fat Without Exercising. And this is especially applicable for women over the age of 40 because the older we get, the harder it is for us to release that extra fat around our middle, right? I know that has been a struggle for me most of my life, but especially the older I've gotten, it feels like no matter what I do, whether it's intermittent fasting, whether it's exercising, drinking more water, taking supplements, it feels like nothing has really helped me with getting rid of that extra fat in my midsection, in my belly area, and that's really bothered me. So I'm really grateful that I've found some solutions and things that help either without exercising or in addition to exercising. If you're already doing that, that's great. But a lot of people either have a hard time exercising or they just don't want to. And there are ways that you can reduce that belly fat in the midsection without adding exercise. So I'm going to do a quick recap of the other 5 tips that I've already done videos about, and then we'll go into the final one for today. So the first one that we talked about in the first video was removing fat belly foods. So any kind of processed foods, refined sugar, all of those kind of things that we know are not good for us, right? But are a very staple part of our American diet, especially. You know, I was actually over in France in March of 2020, right before everything got shut down with the craziness with the virus and all of that. But I noticed that hardly anyone over there in France was struggling with a weight issue. And I realized that it is actually a huge problem here in America. If you go around to any of your local stores or places or out and about, you will see that many people are overweight. And a huge part of this is because of our diet and what goes into our food supply. So you really want to be aware of that, making sure that you're cutting out processed foods and refined foods as much as possible. The second video, we talked about specific supplements and ingredients that you can use either in your diet or in a supplement on a daily basis to help actually target that belly fat, and also with targeting stress, because when we take things that help us lower our stress, then our cortisol reaction in our body doesn't get out of control. And the cortisol is what makes our body store that fat in the belly area. So when we're managing our stress, when we're taking supplements to help target that belly area, then we can get rid of that belly fat. The third video we talked about, I believe it was the third one, it might have been the fourth, but either way, we talked about cleaning our gut. Our intestines are a huge part of our health. And especially with inflammation in the body, we want to make sure that we are giving our body the proper nutrition and tools like prebiotics and probiotics to help our gut function properly. Because when it is functioning properly, our digestion is working well, our mood is working well, everything in our body functions properly when our gut is healthy. So we want to make sure that we're using things that help our gut be healthy. And then I did go into a lot more depth about stress in one of the videos. So what are some things that we can do to help manage our stress levels, including supplements we can take and breathing exercises. And there are many ways that you can manage stress, whether it's through meditation, getting out in nature, getting away from your computer, away from your phone, away from media, all of that, right? So we talked about that in one of the videos. And then we also talked about hormone imbalance, especially for women that are getting older. Our hormones get out of whack after we have children, or even just as we're getting older. Our body starts to slow down and things just aren't working as properly as they used to. So there are specific supplements, there are specific things that you can do to make sure that your hormones are working properly in your body. And when you do that, it will help the belly fat area to be under control and to be able to be smooth and flat and to be functioning a lot more healthy. So today, the final tip that we're going to talk about, I'm kind of going to combine two. I've talked about one of them in most of the videos, but I'm going to talk about eating more soluble fiber and drinking more water. Okay, these two things together especially are very, very good for our gut health, for our digestion, and will help eliminate that belly fat. So soluble fiber, what does that mean? What kind of foods should we be eating that have soluble fiber? Avocados, berries, especially blueberries, blackberries, the darker berries, right? Strawberries have a lot of sugar, so other berries besides strawberries. Coconuts actually have a lot of soluble fiber. Figs, artichokes, peas, Brussels sprouts, nuts, lentils, and black beans. So I would really encourage you to add some of those amazing superfoods into your diet to help your body, to help your digestive system work properly. When we're giving it proper fiber and good amounts of fiber, then our body is able to break down our food better. It's able to take the nutrition from our food and utilize it in a proper way. It's able to break fat down in a better way and to not store it, but to utilize the energy from it and then get rid of the excess, the waste that we don't need. And then of course you've got to be drinking lots and lots of water, okay? So I have this water bottle here that is about 24 ounces, and I drink at least 4 of these a day. Usually it's more like 6 or 7 of these a day, so I'm getting at least a gallon of water every day. And that's really important, that you drink half of your body weight in ounces in water every single day. Now, you don't really want to just drink tap water, especially if you live in an area that doesn't have clean tap water, but most places really don't have clean tap water. We think we do, but when you go in and actually test the tap water, it's kind of nasty what you find. So take my word on it or don't. Go ahead and do your own research. You can actually get a report from your local city and find out what is in your tap water, and then invest in a really good water filter, because the more you can filter out that garbage in the water before it goes into your body, the less work your body has to do to try to get rid of the toxins and the garbage, right? If we're drinking water that's dirty and disgusting, then our body has to work harder to get rid of the toxins and the garbage that we are putting into it. So the more we can give our body good, clean nutrition, good, clean food, good, clean water, the better everything is going to function. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to be able to get rid of that belly fat in that stubborn area that's so hard to get rid of. And you are going to start to feel better. You're going to have less pain. You're going to have more energy, and you'll be able to sleep better. And if you still need some extra help, or you want an amazing, awesome supplement that has all of the things that I've talked about, all of the nutrition ingredients, and a lot of the superfoods that I've mentioned, including the prebiotics and the probiotics and all that good stuff, so many people, hundreds of thousands of people are using these products and getting amazing results without exercising, without changing their eating habits, even though we should be. They're just taking these supplements and their body is starting to heal itself and be able to get rid of that belly fat. So please message me, comment below with any questions that you have, and reach out to me if you would like to know more. And thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon with a new series and more information, because I love sharing the things that I learn about. So if there's anything that you want me to talk about, please definitely leave a comment about that as well. And I hope you have a fantastic day.